In movies and money, Childress led the box office last weekend. We are checking in with film critic Erik Childress, founder of the Movie Madness podcast. Will the latest film be enough to move the franchise forward?
It doesn't appear that way, Angie. It's certainly not with Jared Leto, who saw Tron Ares open to lower than Morbius back in 2022. Reviews were not nearly as bad as that film, but they weren't exactly good either, just a bit better than 2010's Tron Legacy. A $33 million weekend with a budget reportedly of $180 million is not a good start, and could be on a path to not even reach $100 million domestic. In fact, I'm certain of it. The two previous Tron films were modest failures at the box office, and perhaps waiting another 15 years to launch a third film in this franchise with Jared Leto, who may have an Oscar, but not a lot of goodwill, was not the best strategy. The folks behind next year's Masters of the Universe may be sweating out casting him as Skeletor. Tron Legacy grossed just over $400 million globally in 2010. Ares may not even make half of that.
This weekend in theaters, The Grabber returns to haunt the dreams of everyone in Black Phone 2. Is it going to lead the way?
Very likely, Angie. The Black Phone from 2022 was a solid horror hit in the middle of the summer, grossing over $90 million on just a $16 million budget, plus making another $71 million overseas. Black Phone 2 again sees Ethan Hawke return as the Grabber, who may have been defeated in One Life in the original, but lives on to seek revenge in a Freddy Krueger kind of way. Now, assuming Tron has a big drop coming, plus we're just a few weeks out from Halloween, Black Phone 2 should draw a solid crowd and take the #1 slot this weekend. Also going into wide release is Luca Guadagnino's After the Hunt, the collegiate Me Too drama with Julia Roberts, Andrew Garfield, and Ayo Edebiri. Despite a pretty solid track record with critics that includes films Call Me By Your Name and last year's Challengers, this is the first film on his resume to fall into negative territory at Rotten Tomatoes with only 44% approval. Like the Smashing Machine last week, this appears to be another one-time awards player that we can scratch off the list.
There is another movie opening this weekend that you've been saving for your recommendation. Tell us about Good Fortune. You loved it.
Happily, Angie. This is the feature directorial debut of Aziz Ansari, known for his work on Parks and Recreation and the Netflix show Master of None. In Good Fortune, he plays a guy struggling to get by with numerous for-hire jobs when a guardian angel played by Keanu Reeves, who wants to make more of a difference in people's lives than just saving them from texting and driving, steps in and helps him swap lives with a venture capitalist played by Seth Rogen. It is very much a modern trading places that gets a lot of laughs out of the mistaken cliche that money cannot buy one happiness. Ansari and Rogen are very funny here, but Reeves gives one of the best comic performances of his career as the hapless angel. It's great to see him put down the weaponry and embrace this part of his career again. Good Fortune is consistently very funny, one of the best comedies of the year, and I hope everyone will go out and see it.
We would be remiss if we did not mention the passing of award-winning actress, director, producer, and photographer Diane Keaton. Among Keaton's top films, Annie Hall, Something's Gotta Give, The Godfather, Father of the Bride, and Baby Boom, just to name a few. Her star will shine on. Thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.